Throw away the keys when you lock him up. Chibika Mechi is a thief. This man is a criminal and a vagabond, responsible for the looting and the pillaging of the zoological republic. We must continue. We need to continue. According to Buhari, the pedophile and
Hold on there, our leader. I want you to confirm for me that my voice is also coming out clearly before I proceed. Before Methuselah will proceed. Yes, it's coming out. I want to thank all of you that are here already. How about what I got already? I've never even started the broadcast today, Sunday. How about what I got? They started jumping like a crayfish. They are jumping like crayfish. Yes, my voice is coming out very clearly, very clearly. Somebody's playing us Takia in the comment section. He wants us to start insulting the members of the Directorate of State. You know, no say we are wise. He didn't know that we are wise. He said you're a member of the Directorate of State. You are not going to support me in this thing I'm doing. We are wise. He wants me to begin to attack the Directorate of State for not supporting what I'm doing. Our eyes is open. So please get your childish blackmailing and antagonizing to another place. We have grown up. We are not even here because of the Directorate of State. We are not even here because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are here because we have sense. The only thing we are referencing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that waking us up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot bring me back in the stage where I was before he picked us. That's why we are human beings. I repeat, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never take me back anymore with any message to the stage I was before. And then me, and I be enlightenment. It your brother. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wake me up. I have to continue waking others up. And I know some of you have waken so many other people up. So I want to thank you, those of you that are here already. My name is Mazi Methuselah, one name Melchizedek, coming out from the beautiful city of Vienna, Austria. Today is Sunday. It's going to be a little bit disappointing to some of you that are coming on to cheer in our daily Sunday broadcast. The two people that are supposed to hold this program are having meeting right now. And Methuselah is supposed to be part of the meeting, but I took excuse because I've told many of you that I'm going to be here. There's an emergency meeting and I'm supposed to be present. The meeting is going on, but I just took an excuse to come and disseminate the word of Gabiama. Them themselves to understand. I want to apologize them in case they are going to be a little bit upset with me. But the same job we are doing is what we wanted from all of us. That is why we are going to coordinate this our morning section and morning worship in a very gingerly manner. Yes, I greet all of you. Let me begin to put your name here so that when you greet, your name will appear here. I will not begin to try to respond because the more I respond, I think it's gonna take me a longer time. Let me just bring the comment section here. Let me see if I can be able to quit this before we continue. Just hold on for a minute. Our brother that is talking about let me see if I can be able to off it and then yes. Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday, the day our people used to go and exhibit their stupidity. We will continue speaking to them irrespective of their strong head. Like this person that wrote this thing now, that want to assume the position of leadership of the struggle. Tell him to call now and tell us why he can't support us in a very good work. He can't. So each come here at the members of DOS. No, you are not one of them. You can never be. If you even show yourself, you become a member of the Directorate of State. I have power I got just worry for the power for you to want to obstruct the message of Tugo Gabiam. I repeat, if truly you said you are members of US, now which is not possible. I'm Pakasag. We will hit your head on the wall till you say, get out from our place. We are here to enlighten our people, to make them to know what is going on. So this is the reason why we shouldn't be going after individuals. We want to preach generally to wake everybody up. So that 2 by 2 brother, plank, ntunu na plank ntunu. You know this plank, ana kegantu, doka sare, chineka bowo. So we are going to wake people up generally. You know why? So that they will be sensible. Because when you try to pursue one particular person who is preaching or who is deceiving our people, if you destroy or expose this person, tomorrow another person will rise up. So it's not the solution. The solution is to wake people up. So that when the message of deceit comes, they will say, get out from our place. And that's what we are doing. That's what we are doing. So this is why we are here, and we must continue to get it right. Now, we want to take many of you back to this struggle because we are going to connect the religious stupidity with the struggle of IPOB. Because that is why we are here. We are here because of the message of these criminals you are going to see on screen. And if you are watching me here, you know that you are one of their member of these people you are going to see on the screen. And if you know what they are doing, you just come in and say, Meto, this person is good, this person is good. This is what this one have done in our society. I'm not talking about individual. You know, some of them they are good with eye service. They will just pick one person who is selling pure water on the street, telling people that I'm sending him abroad to go and study. You know, they just want to do show. No, I'm talking about have they done. These people you are watching now, please. If you know you are here, let me put my number here. I'm not gonna waste time today. Like I said, today is not really the way I wanted it. People that are supposed to hold this program with, they are doing they are having another meeting somewhere. Unless they are gonna finish on time and join me. The meeting is still on. Um, if you know you are here and you know that what I'm preaching is not correct, you can see my number on the screen passing. I think let me edit it. Let me edit the number so that you can be able to give us a call and tell us opposition. I don't want support, please. You can see the number on the screen as it is passing. So if you know that these people you are watching on the screen, you can tell us, Nnameto, this person have changed our society. I didn't mean you get one woman now where you help, you get one widow where you give a build two-room apartment. You get one man now where eye no good. You give him money, say make him go treat himself. No, that's a job that these people supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be waking your mentality. This thing here, wake it up, so that you fight for yourself, not them deceiving you and then doing eye service in the public. So it's a challenge. Before I continue, if you know that these people you are watching on the screen, that they have done something positive in our land, and I'm here speaking against them, or generally bringing all their heads together, that they are not good for our land, you call in and you educate us, and we'll be glad to listen to you. So they are not good in our land. They are just a deceit. They are just a deceit in our land. Their presence have caused a lot of death. Their presence have caused a lot of harm in our land, and we must make sure we reject them. We must sure we reject them. Now, going forward to the issue of Biafra and how it's related to religion and how it is affecting us. Some of you can witness with me that since we started this struggle, we have a lot of ups and downs, a lot of group springing up, a lot of group splitting, and basically the reason why some of them are splitting is because of messages of Holy Spirit or messages of Holy Ghost. I think Nelly Ofebu started this accusation of Elohim. And some of us that are not sensible didn't ask this woman, please, who is Elohim? Where is Elohim? Because as me here that are speaking, I don't know who is Elohim. Forget about who we call Elohim. I don't know him. Elohim or Woku Igbo. Elohim is not an Igbo, word. So sometimes when we use our language, we can be able to make sense to one another. Holy Spirit minister to me. Holy Spirit minister to me that this person have betrayed. Holy Spirit minister to me that this person have deviated. And that is why you see those that call themselves commanders at home. If you watch their, I'm going to play you one of the clip of the one of the commanders speaking. You'll be going to hear his words. His Holy Spirit, to go grab him. I hope you're going to guide me. You know, some of them put all their effort, all their mental strength, all their physical strength in Holy Ghost to go grab him. Forgetting that to go grab him is like a motivator. The power lies in your hand at that particular point in time, and when you are sensible, you can be able to carry out your action. I'm not the type that begin to say, Mazi, why are you talking like that? Do you say Chico Kabama does not help? And that is why that same your Bible said, God help those who help themselves. I just want to use your own quotation. Because if you don't help yourself, nobody is going to motivate you, because the God you are calling is a motivator. Only not here now God Abela physical, you know, in what you are doing without you doing anything. Just go at home and relax without work, and then ask God to give you money. You didn't work anything, no contract, no business, no nothing. Just say, God, I want money in my account. You can never see it. So in other words, you must put your own effort. In other words, you are your own God. Because without that your effort, you can't see any progress in life. So these are the things we are preaching. Now I want you to pay attention to the voice of commander of autopilot. You know, they are talking about sit at home. 2 weeks sit at home. 1 week sit at home. I have told many of you, time without number. These are fear. They want instinct on many of you. They don't have anything. You are going to hear their commander crying and saying that they don't even have gun. Some don't have bullet. Some that have gun, no bullet inside. Some have nothing. But when you hear tomorrow now, come out now, we are moving, we are going to put it at home, you will thinking that there's something. That is nothing. So it's because of this mentality that made many of us to fall off. And up to today, their eyes have never yet opened. Some of them see us as betrayals, but they can't say or give you evidence how we betrayed. That's how to know them. You say Methuselah is a betrayer. Yes, that guy is a betrayer. But what has he done? He's supporting the DOS. He's just like their mouthpiece. That is the evidence to show that he's a betrayer. Because DOS has betrayed. Okay, how did DOS betray? Can't you know they say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How? Do you have an evidence? Yes, now I have an evidence. What is your evidence? Can you imagine 8 days? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured. 8 days, they didn't tell anybody. Had it been the raise alarm, all of us will have, even me that's in Nigeria, I will take a visa direct to Kenya so that I will make sure that they did not extradite him from Kenya. Even me that is taking asylum in Europe, that I don't have paper. Had it been they tell me, all of us will storm to Kenya. Is that the evidence? Yes, now. So these are the things we are seeing. These are the things we are seeing in this struggle. I want you to pay attention to the voice of the criminal and their, so that when you hear sit at home, brother, nothing is happening. I'm telling you the reality. Many of you can see how they're exposing themselves, and which I don't want to go really into, because let them begin to kill themselves. We know these things already. If you are in this struggle and you are following what you are doing, and up to today, you didn't know that Kanu, the barrister Aloy Ejimakor, all this, in fact, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family. Let me talk it generally. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family, except the wife and the immediate, the wife. That's the immediate family. I'm talking about the other of his brothers and the sisters. All of them, they are working together with Aloy Ejimakor. They are working together with the criminal in Finland. They are like their autopilot extension. Their autopilot extension, their own, they are on the background, putting fire, telling him what to do. All these things this guy is doing, it is the job of Kanu. Then they are now bringing confusion from the barrister, who not only don't want to support Ejiofor in all his efforts to communicate with us, but he will keep his mouth shut. When Ejiofor tweeted, he will keep the mouth shut. He can't support Ejiofor that, according to Barrister Ejiofor, this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. He won't. He will go on his own tweeting. Now, they have dragged themselves out. You want us to begin to use them to begin to waste our time? No, we don't have time for such. Now, Just listen to the voice of the criminal commander. You are going to hear the voice, and I hope it's gonna come out clearly from here. Let me see what I have here. Is it what I have? Yes. Pay attention. Wait, let me see whether I can raise it. We're gonna manage the voice. I think they are speaking from the bush. Agro. Is it coming out? No, the voice is not coming out. Hold on. The voice is not coming out. Let me bring it out. It must come out. The voice must come out. How will I do this voice now? I don't want to show this face. I don't want to show this face. Yeah, no voice. I don't want to show a face now. How do I do this? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I don't want you to see a face that might be in trouble. What I have to do now, let me just keep you busy with one of the clip of Mazi Methuselah Kanu. Then before I think that's what I have to do. Let me keep you busy with the voice you're gonna hear. There's a voice you're going to hear now. It's not this one. You're going to hear a voice because the reason why I'm also here. Some of us don't know what is Biafra Restoration Project. Some of us don't know what is Biafra Restoration Project. When we say we want to restore Biafra, what does it really mean to you? Let me ask many of you now. What if you have a country? I just want to ask. What if you have a system that is not under Nigeria, but they have a different name? Just say Amadioha country, for example. And they say, okay, no more Biafra now. I want people to change your name to Amadioha. But you have all you need: constant electricity, every basic amenities, a good job. There's job opportunities for everybody. Medical health care is there. The system is working. Graduates finish their school, they get a job, but their country is not Biafra. It is called Amadioha. Will you accept such? I don't know whether you are or must you be Biafra. Just you're on your own. Nobody is controlling your destiny. But it's no more Biafra country. It is called Amadioha. Will you agree to have such country? Somebody is telling us to reset our brain. I agree with you. I agree with you. But I'm asking if they say it's no more Biafra. Okay, you accept it. Good. Our brother say you accept it. I don't know whether people will be happy with you. So this Biafra now, people have died. A lot of people have died for this struggle. You say we should abandon it. You accept it. Amadioha. So all this all hell will just be in vain or what? I just want to know, so that you tell us. I want to know whether you want to accept it. Let me just put this in. Let me cover the face of this young man, and let me cover the face of this young man before I will show this. Let me put my own face, Methuselah. So you are not afraid of anybody. Let me put it in this way. Our brother says, yes, I will. Amadioha is a good name. So this is the reason why we want to let all of you know that we have a different mindset. There are some people that will not accept it because Biafran people have died, and they want us to leave, abandon the name Biafra. So let us go to it. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to this broadcast. Pay attention to this broadcast of Mazi Methuselah.
I had a meeting with all the governors of the Southeast, and the day I was having this meeting, this same man who was accosted in Nuremberg was upstairs listening to our conversation.
Some of you don't even know what transpired when I attended that very meeting with the governors in the company of Professor Ben Wabeze and Evangelist Elliot Uko. They are my witness. They are there. What did I ask for? Do you know what I asked for? Common Second Niger Bridge to build Onisha Enugu Road, build Iguacha Enugu Road, to open Warri Seaport, open Iguacha Seaport, open Calabar Seaport, open Calabar Airport, open make Enugu more viable. That's all I asked for. And I'll lift election boycott. That's all. I didn't even ask them to give me Biafra. Do you know these people could not take this to Asorok because they were terrified to bring infrastructure, to bring development to their own people. They were frightened of the Fulani he-goat in Asorok, which is of course Abakiyari, because then Buhari was dead and Jubilee had come in. Now you understand it very clearly. Ask them, did I ask for Biafra?
But Mazi, why you didn't ask them for Biafra? They called you on a meeting and asked you, what do we need so that our place will be moving on. Let me see whether the voice is we cannot, no matter what. I want to know why Mazi did not ask the people that called him meeting that he needed Biafra. Some of you, I think Soludo is somebody that made a little bit step to address that issue. He called it a metaphor. Let us continue.
To warrant sending the army to come and kill me, I asked for employment opportunities for those who are unemployed, for the teeming graduates we have who cannot find work anywhere. That's what I asked for. They have the papers. Go and ask them. When you met Nnamdi Kanu in Enugu, in Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi's conference room, did he ask for Biafra? The answer is no. I asked for very common. I said, go and bring something for our people.
Exactly.
But all they cared about was their family and their clothes. No timbu, 2,000 naira recharge card, not social media. IPOB was busy dying to make your lives better. That's all we have been doing. And today, as I speak, this very night, Enugu Airport will be closed down. Has Modo complained? No. Do you know why? They want us to fly through Lagos, fly through Abuja, and every flight comes in the evening. So you lodge in a hotel. You improve the economy of the West and of the North. But we have no airport anymore. Some of you don't know this. It's all been lost in the hoo-ha about Nuremberg. And it's quite interesting that Nuremberg was where all the evil men were tried under Nazi, or during the Nazi regime after the Second War. It's a very, it's kind of very poignant, isn't it? That's where this very mass resistance started from. I expect Yorubas to do the same thing to their corrupt politicians. And the Middle Belt the same. Fulani is gone, they have Alamajiri culture. They're a feudal system. They run a feudal system that they are impervious to reason, they can never reason. From now till the kingdom come, Fulani youths can never attack their so-called Rankadede, whatever they call them. But I'm sure Yorubas can. They should also do the same thing. Because the USA you love so much, America and Britain and Germany, they love to go and eat yam. There are people revolted against corrupt politicians. Go and read your history books. They're all there. But all you're interested in is social media, what you can write. They stood shorty for him, get him there. Did I commit any crime? They didn't. Now listen again. Everything I read out, I ask you to Google. You're asking me why I'm angry. You're asking IPOB, why are you people angry? Why are you upset? And now, today, you know why we're upset. You will know why we're upset. This is another one. Pro-Donald Trump rally in Nigeria leaves 20 dead, many missing. What was our crime? Alemajiris, the Fulani people were demonstrating against Trump in Lagos and in Abuja. We assembled in Iguacha in Port Harcourt to celebrate Trump. They did not kill those who were against Trump in Abuja and Lagos. They came to Iguacha and killed over 20 of us. And you're asking me why I'm angry. Now you understand it, don't you? The funniest thing is that the American ambassador did not even tell the State House what happened. You know what they said? There was a clash. There was a clash between pro-Biafra groups and the Nigerian military in Port Harcourt. That was their official dispatch to State Department in Washington. It was a lie. Clash. My happiness is that my Yoruba brothers have now seen what we've been seeing all along. Look at Showore was locked up for no reason. People gathered to try and protest. They said, at last, they didn't say clash with. But that was exactly what happened to IPOB. Because they were writing from a position of ignorance, of which we have, of course, forgiven them. They will say it's a clash between protesters and army. We must protest. It is a constitutional right to protest. Exactly what happened in Nuremberg was a protest, only if you can say it that way. Protest against mediocrity, protest against backward politics, protest against corruption of every form, protest against politics as usual. That is how you should say it. We did it to make your lives better. I pray to Elohim to give you the discerning mind to be able to understand that. You're asking me why I'm angry. You ask IPOB, why are you angry? Why do you do what you do? Here's another reason why. Vanguard covered it. I will sabotage another war on Igbo land. Wodo said with his mouth, I have sabotaged Biafra before. I will sabotage it again. No wonder he's helping Mietiala, his friends.
Okay.
By saying, is Igbo people, oh, don't worry. Oh, all those mothers being raped in Ebonyi. Oh, don't disturb yourself. They're being raped by their sons. Is Igbo men and youths raping their mothers? That's what they say. The same man that said, I will sabotage Biafra.
Well, I'm our leader. Some of you, the thing have finished. I'm sorry that I debated. Normally, I shouldn't have played it, but I just want to keep you busy so that I can get what I wanted. I want you to pay attention to the voice that I'm going to play. The reason why I'm playing this voice is to tell some of you that are dabbling into what you don't know out of blind accusation and blackmail and propaganda. You ended up losing your life and the life of your family. And this is what is going on. All these commanders now, they are crying. They are crying that nobody is taking care of their family. I know some of you may not know that IPO will take care of the families of those who sent out to go and defend us. Some of you don't know why we have a very big problem with Nnamdi and the cohort, more than the criminals and their agents in Finland. That's why we told many of you, the criminal in Finland and his accomplices, they are not a problem to us. They are not a threat. They don't mean anything. Their ranting and their propaganda has been captured by IPOB, so it's no more a problem to us. But the real problem we are facing, which is physical problem, is the one of Nnamdi. Some of you don't know that there's a finance mapped out to help those at home. There is before. All these people that we send them to go and defend us, they are some of their families are being taken care of by IPO. They pay their school fees, they take care of them, because you can't send your father, send your husband to go and defend us, and then we just leave you like that. We just be giving your husband the only food in the bush to eat, and without settling you people. We have such, but guess what? Nnamdi closed every avenue because she's the one responsible for disbursement of that money. So that I want many of you to know what we have been passing through, we have been fighting with bare hand all this while. Many of you may not know. And the only place that I'm angry and so annoyed about the whole issue is, how can an organization allow finance to be controlled by one person? they tried to remove one of the people that we are assigned to be overseeing how much is going out and how much is coming in. You remember when they were saying, Mazi can't say if you change, whether it's Collins, change this Collins, bring another person. Collins is one of the people that are overseeing what is going on, and they want to kick him out. So that they will ended up removing money without anybody knowing. That woman have done a lot of mess. And to worsen the situation, she is a member of the Directorate of State. She have to cling on together with Kanu. That's why you see our people complaining. There's nothing for them to eat. There's no money. They are crying. Because the source where this money normally comes from has been hijacked. And when Chike Dozem approach them, please, we need money for this. They will say, no, go to Kanu. And then Nayanya is telling him to go to Kanu. Kanu is not any member of anything, not having any position in this struggle. Just to tell you what idiocy can cause. And the reason why they are doing this is because we are not in the struggle. Like I'll repeat, and I will continue repeating it. Only Olagwaga struggle is a liar. Tell him to tell the person, set and go behind me. If they are struggle. And you can't even make sure you checkmate these things. In a struggle now, one person can't come out and say, I'm not releasing money anymore. I want to hold it until the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra will come out. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB city is property. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the family, IPOB or their family business. You people are trying to antagonize that man, which all of us know that he's not part of it. And that's why we are keep on standing strong. So the team made so many people who can't hold themselves, call themselves commanders. Some of them decapitated. And now they are crying because they have been abandoned. So when you hear, sit at home now, it's what out is the code, you are going to hear their commander crying. He said his name is Holy Ghost. He's crying, there's no money. Trying to console himself that he's losing focus. That it's just like a mother who brought the child out and the off light in darkness. So in other words, you know, when we tell many of you that these people have nothing to offer, what you are hearing is a noise on internet. Noise on internet. Now, listen to this. Listen to the voice of one of the deceived. You can, even when he's speaking, you know that yes, truly, he has been with us. Let me see whether the voice is coming out again. Hold on.
We are good to go. It is Commander Holy Ghost that said it. Commander Holy Ghost. Because each of those people is under my neck. I'm responsible for them. Because I was the one, based on you people promise, that made me to convince them to come out at this time around. We are good to go. And they are ready. This is the third time they failed them. Okay. Based on
You're hearing the voice of the criminal from the background. I will manage it. The voice is not here all that clear, but we'll manage it.
This is the third time they failed them. Okay. Based on when they confide on me, I will say yes, these people are real. At the end, it is only a shadow we see. Commander Holy Ghost, it will not be long. Biafra will be restored. And Chukwu Kikabiama will reward us according to the contents and our deeds. Thank you very much. Men are facing war, sometimes with empty stomach. Men, sometimes no weapon, sometimes gun without bullet.
Are you hearing it? Like I told many of you, what you are hearing is media noise. And when they made this noise, Nigeria government will implement it. Their job, but let me tell you the job of the criminals is to make noise. Then the implementation mainly is being carried out by Nigeria government. Their job is to kidnapping our women that are selling and maybe destroying. You can see how they are destroying with stick. You hear what he said? He said they are working with empty stomach. And they are working without gun. Some with a gun, no bullet. Some without at all. But they are telling you people that things is moving. They are army, liberation army. Imagine when your commander is telling the world, because he can't go there now. Sometimes we work with empty stomach. You don't no food in your stomach, no bullet in your gun. And then here we are engaging them. We neutralize them. Oh, you neutralize them with a stick or with a stone. So all these things are noise on social media, and it's gonna die down. Like they have started fighting each other. They have started exposing their secret text messages. Which Methuselah, I'm not part of them. They can kill themselves. Because I know this is it's not a surprising package to me. These are what the guy said here. Let me see.
Me, sometime no weapon, sometime gun without bullet. People that supposed to do something. You see that then? No. I have come once again. It's just like all the orientation I get from my great leader, Mazi Kanu. When I joined the family unit, the quotation that always be IPOB one family. And then when we created volunteer, I love another orientation that say injury to one, injury to all. And those are the things that keep me going. Then Ipob now say that I may not put it right, but those are the inspiration that keep me going. And
I just want to tell you how daft he is. He's quoting slogan of IPOB, but he's working for Biafran government in exile. On the one Nabal also. IPOB one family. Mazi Methuselah, the kind of my great leader, he used to teach us. He said IPOB slogan on the one Nabal also. IPOB one family. But I'm working for Biafran government in exile. Those ones said IPOB is no more functional. That IPOB cannot do anything. But I'm a commander. I am working for Biafran government in exile. Stupidity.
As long as I am consigned to my brother that have injury, Chukwuki Kabiama is always consigned to me when I have injury. And as I wash their back, they are also washing my back. And there are a lot of people washing my back. And above all, God wash my back. One thing I'm so sure of in this struggle, as long as I'm whiter than white and whiter than snow, God in heaven, the Almighty Chukwuki Kabiama,
in heaven,
always will protect me. And the land whom I'm fighting for with my clear heart and with my clean heart will never swallow me. But let me tell you, all of us, something why I'm saying this. It's like I want to lose focus in the battlefield which I am right now. In Imo State, facing serious battle, planning war. And as God always be with us.
You see, this is where they send them. Like if you watch this guy that is speaking, it's either from Calabar or from Akwa Ibom, from the intonation. They send them all the way to come to Imo State. And now he said, it's like I'm losing focus. I told many of you, 2 weeks sit at home, 1 week sit at home, 5 days sit at home. That's the only strategy. And we any other one. Or no. Monday sit at home, people have been doing, they try to hijack it. And that is why you see this noise now. They started fighting each other. Ejimakor have been communicating. Many of you may be shocked, but we know already. Ejimakor has been, communicating with them. They tell them what to do. One quick sit at home. Let people be complaining. It doesn't matter. He will come out and tell him, Mazi Nnamdi is supporting you. Right on. The man is making a whole lot of money. Ejimakor is making excess money from different people. He will go to this politician. He will tell them that, can't you see that I'm in support of these people? They are the one that are doing what is going on. So I can talk to them. One day, those politicians will start confessing that Ejimakor has been coming to them, asking them to give him something so that he will stop sit at home. That is his boy, who is under control. He may be showing the politicians, look at our conversation with the criminals in Finland. Look at, I'm the one that are engineering him. I don't want to give him the correct information. Mazi Nnamdi have been shouting from the lockout. Two of us will continue working hand in hand. Can't you see the family are with us? All this attack you are seeing on the wife of our leader is also from Ejimakor. All this noise, this criminal in Germany call himself Master Prophet from Ejimakor. Today now, yesterday, he's speaking now very quietly. All the battle we've been taking. But we are not moved. And we are not going to take any credit yet. Because the aim is to restore Biafra, not just to combat these criminals. Now, let me continue. You are losing focus.
The downfall of my soldier, poison, wanted to really weaken me. But he keep me alive.
How good know when their commander Babu. Also, here how poison. The downfall is now weakening him. That's why I told many of you that said Mazi Nnamdi can't say he should stop. He should stop. So if you stop now, people will allow him to go free or what? He need to be hunted down alive. And okay, man, it will happen. I'm all the one I call the far. It will happen. And when I was sitting now, IPOB, what people are doing, we have waited enough time. We'll give many of you long road. Kama. No Kama. There's no Kama. It's not Kama, they bomb the phone. I had debate here this morning. Kama is you that will make sure the Kama exists. Kama is not automatic. All going to give me a walk. When I say Kama is a bitch, Mars leave it, Kama will catch you. Nothing like Kama. Now me they enforce Kama. So all matter get make Kama are the red. So this is what this guy is saying here. He lost somebody. But taken I know we are gallant. What is the code? None of our men has been kidnapped or killed by Nigerian soldiers. We are winning 15-0. This one now they kill now. When I know people even manage say 15-1. Only deny the person. Now this one is now confessing. He can't go there.
To really weaken me. But the downfall of my soldier, poison, wanted to really weaken me. But he keep me alive because I know he lives in me. Until I find out that he's not really dead. And then I come up and pleaded, let's do something to see to it that he came out alive from the dungeons of the wicked. You people promise that you'll do something. As till now, nothing is being done.
This thing this guy is talking now is how they deceive a lot of them. They will say DOS doesn't care. DOS just abandon you people. Hi, on our daughter is very easy. They will come out on social media and are dying in the bushes. DOS are there gallivanting. How can we just send our children in the bush? I have children. And I know how it is to send them in the bush and gallivanting in Europe, throwing party. Our ESN are dying. And Chike does them, they will give you money. You squandered it. I hear that they send them 1 billion to share among the ESN. But the Directorate of State, they shared it among themselves. Chike does them gotten 7 million. And I hear that China Sanwo is building mansion. Some of you that are gossipers, some of you that are religious fanatics, against child. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this woman that you people are my God to go come and bless. You won't with God. May God shower you people with the blessing. Hey, this our own mother. This our own mother. May two government continue to bless you people. His own mother will follow. His own mother will follow. Where is own mother now? Nowhere to be found. Look here, Chuko Krabia, Maya, hand or hair sense. They are nowhere to be found, brother. Only the help, but no help. But I got been on social media good that now we are winning. We are matching now. The good guy. We move. Le Ponya na long hair saw Commander Holy Ghost.
That will do something. Until now, nothing is being done.
Nothing.
It's like a mother taking Pekin outside with touch in a very darkened road and getting to the middle of the road, he hope the light.
Child. They have off light. I don't know whether I should continue. The guy said the situation they find themselves now is like a mother taking the children in the middle of the road. That's on an express. Mom, if I express before the Kijaban. You don't need to laugh. This is you're on a live broadcast. The end in America, all what we are talking because in there no, they don't know what is highway. Highway Enugu Port Harcourt when motor by that side. Some of you that are living in Europe and America, quit my hell highway. Every motor he gonna hold like this, with a very great speed. Some of them 120 kilometers per hour. Then what they are everywhere so that the motor now be multi-years the motor. Then I use the light. Also the situation hand on an express your commander is speaking. Commander Holy Ghost. I call him Holy Ghost. But they will still come tomorrow and say our men are gallant. the Liberation Army are on the move. And since I started this journey, I've never seen anybody or group of people say we are Liberation Army. But all we hear is the internet handwork neutralized. And they don't, I've never heard say they kill soldier or we have neutralized them. So, brothers, let me repeat it. The guy said, and all the come their Facebook permit me to play this music because I know the best gonna be fun now. On our memory program, we need to time. That's how here Holy Ghost. I'm body you, brothers. I'm body you. The guy he can't go there. But tomorrow now, I got to see we are moving. And I'm one hack apple. I'm gonna hold that table. How I wish I would see that music. I wish I would hear that music. How I wish. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I want to go to the body. Go and as Holy Ghost fire to Obaha. Oh, good visit that guy better. Can't Facebook had a block for them. I will go question about the Holy Ghost fire to Obaha. Let me repeat. The guy Sabanyo Kana Express. My love of my mother now. I will help up a lot to all of them. Many of them. One now.
Until now, nothing is being done. Like a mother taking Pekin outside with touch in a very darkened road and getting to the middle of the road, he hope the light, and then she disappear.
Oh.
And they now tell the baby.
Oh, did disappear? Oh, I was thinking that it's only off light and follow them. Okay, the mother off light disappear. Hi. Nah, then allow the children to be wangling. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. I'm not gonna lie you. This is not nice. Brother, we are human beings. This is not nice. What could disappear here?
She disappear.
Wow.
And then the baby find you. That is what you people are trying to do. Mama, thank you. purpose. Because could remember when I gave my little prop challenge then about my children. So that my children are not going to school because I've left my business inside the bush.
Come on. Did you hear it? Come on. I said I have left the business. The children are no more going to school. Ikagula. Why? It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair. They were deceived. It's not fair. Forget about that. I'm laughing over it. I know many of you. I know the guy himself have already sent a lot of people to their early grave. I know. But I'm just only pitying the children.
You cannot, because of Biafra, turn away from the faith of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, one day they deceive. So what we just hear, he said, is like an Ijo Yoruba brought up. No, I think it's Calabar or Akwa Ibom. How did she deceive all the guy? Then the son, you're on your own. And not how the mother on the cook with our Zok and the group. He's talking about the criminals in Finland and their group. The commander is speaking. The one that you people depend on to give you Biafra. He said that you people off light and tell them to go. And now they are struggling. Yes, I know about that, Prince Okoro. I heard it, I think, yesterday night. I heard it yesterday night. Ejimakor have been doing a lot of harm. That's why I told you, if I struggle, Ejimakor will be on the wrong. I will moon these things. You know, like people need deceive you. No one the guy behind America no. Only will actually deceive you. Because they now trying to lie to you, telling you there's something that is going on. Why there's nothing? We can't be part of such. That's why I'm here. Why do you think we are combating the criminals in Finland and their group? Because they are lying to many of you now. Or they come with him. Nothing is going on. Ejimakor is working freely. On what threat? I know that the struggle, Organa file and every time on the run. I don't know I can't sleep. They're on my neck. What is going on? Nah, people just pursue me. Organa in Abuja High Court in front of that premises. Every day I'm not out the bunk. I don't get job. So that's why we are doing this in this way. Normally today would have been pure religious program, but it's just because of those that I would have hosted this program. I don't know whether they are still on the meeting. Let me see whether they're still on the meeting. I think yes, they're still on the meeting. It's okay. They're still on the meeting. So this is what happened to the commander Holy Ghost. Now, this is another disease we have in this. So that's why I told many of you, in your own comfortable time, think about how is the best way to approach this struggle. Because we have a lot of viruses. And some of us that are speaking, some of our media team that are like this. And some people that are claiming that they are fighting for freedom, they think like this man now you are going to listen to, which many of you have heard.
Turn away from the faith of Jesus Christ. But you seem to have done that. I have told you people, in the first instance, I'm a born-again Christian. If you put my faith as a believer and Biafra, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I will take my faith first. If it's the only thing, I will abandon Biafra and go to heaven. But God has made me Biafra, and He said, something is going wrong. Speak for your people. But in the first instance, I am a born-again Christian, a believer and servant of Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, the Son of the living God. There is nothing you can say. Nothing. I can't compromise it. I would rather stop being a Biafran today and focus that I serve the Lord Jesus Christ. Finish. But God put me, like Paul was a Jew and a born-again Christian. He took his post as a born-again Christian, but he interceded for the Jews that they were misbehaving. Exactly what I am doing. That is why if I come up tomorrow and preach the gospel, I'm telling you the truth with all due respect. We need to stand against me, stand up and challenge him in the faith of Jesus Christ. I know you will not do it. That's me. Because Jesus Christ is the Son of God. His name is Yeshua HaMashiach in the Hebrew letters.
The name is Yeshua HaMashiach. When I hear Calabar language, Yeshua HaMashiach. The name is Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. I know some of you are in line with his spirit. I have no problem with him, but I just want to tell you that we have different mindset of pursuing this struggle, and we can't get it with different mindset. That's why we need to narrow down to what Biafra stands for. What is the meaning of restoration of Biafra? This should have been the topic of today, but I can't do it alone. Those that are supposed to handle it are in somewhere else. We can reschedule it. We want to know what does Biafra really implies. So that's why you see all these people jumping from one place to another. Let me play you this interview, like our brother said. Let me just put it here for benefit of that. But all of us know that this is what has been going on for many years now. This is the handwork of Ejimakor, that on a very good day, I know at the struggle, he can't move around freely. I know at the struggle proper. You know, go move around on the case.
Get something.
Thank you.
Right. Let's something really straight here. We need some clarity for the purpose of the viewer. Okay. Those enforcing the sit-at-home order till now, who are they loyal to? Who are they answerable to? Are they answerable to Nnamdi Kanu or answerable to Ekpa?
Well, I'll speak on what I know as of counsel. That might be limited knowledge. That might be all you need to know, and our viewers tonight.
Good.
Mazi Methuselah is the supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. There are no two supreme leaders.
We know.
And at this moment, there is no deputy leader. They have other leaders lower down the hierarchy of supreme leader and deputy leader.
Do you see how he's describing lower? You know, let's continue. Let's go. Normally, on your no go walk freely. On your will have some them position there for this. Yeah, the last time I will play this thing, just because somebody made mention of it here.
So standing on that, anybody that acts in the name of IPOB, whether the person acted for good or bad or for the ugly, is often attributed to the head of the organization. And the fish rots from the head. So Nnamdi Kanu is very concerned about this. He never meant for things to go this awry, to go out of control. So your question is quite relevant.
Smart people, I'm calling you people that are watching, smart people, pay attention to the response of this criminal. He never answered question direct. He want to put it in a very neutral way so that he will not be antagonizing any both sides. But you are going to see what he said.
So he is trying to separate the apples from the oranges here. So that not when somebody goes out there and say, I'm a disciple of Mazi Kanu, and he levies violence on the general public in the name of sit at home, Nnamdi Kanu gets to take the bad name simply because he's the head of the organization. It's not fair on him. So having considered all this, he needed to provide the clarity you talked about, to separate the apples from the oranges, and the best way he thought he could do that is to end it once and for all, to start from the very beginning and end the process that is causing the issues. And that process or that event or act that is causing all these issues is at home. I met with him on 24th, and he spoke to me along these lines, that he's now left with no option than to take this drastic step.
The question is, yes, indeed. The question is how drastic really is this letter to Simon Ekpa? Is there any chance at all that Nnamdi Kanu may have been put under some kind of pressure, to write this letter, just to secure his own freedom? And from all indication, it looks like Simon Ekpa is a genie out of the bottle. What are the guarantees that this letter will actually rein Simon Ekpa in and his followers?
But madam, he have no followers. The followers they have is online. They don't exist. They bought a lot of machine from Israel and Russia. They're on social media. Noise. You can't see any group of people on the ground say we are demonstrating, we are supporting the criminal in Finland. You can never see it home and abroad, or no? Have you ever seen a group of people marching? All this noise you say now, I have followers, I have followers. Have you seen a group of people marching on the ground? Say now we support this guy, he's doing a good job. Have you seen a group of people marching even in Western world here at home? Okay, let us assume that home is not really good to, it's not really the proper time now because of the dangers. All this noise, both in America, both in Africa, other African countries, Asia, Europe, have you seen a group of people marching? Said we are supporting the criminal in Finland in his way. You can't. The only place you see it is on social media. And that's the impression they want to give so many of you. Nothing. No, it's only him and those that he's working with. So it is the noise they are creating.
Well, Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned over 2 years ago. So if he would have succumbed to any kind of pressure from any quarters from the government or whatnot, this should have happened over 2 years ago. Why now? He's not the kind of a man that succumbs to pressure. If he does, perhaps he should have dropped the allegation by the agitation by now, considering the travails and the predicament that he has undergone.
Even though he's a contributor, all this noise now he's seeing him making now, all the land use a share. All these messages now he's bringing. This message has been coming out a long time ago. This message now, and then these things. If you watch a job for that one of his brokers, he made mention of there's a lawyer that Mazi Methuselah has given instruction to sue the criminal in Finland. That up to today, ask that lawyer, why haven't you sued the criminal to court? All these idiots gonna refer it. A lot of messages have been sent to this man, and he came out, he ignored it. Recently, now as we are speaking, the man is sleeping in Twitter, tweeting, Facebook. I don't know whether he have time to do any other thing now because the thing has come on him, and all the secret conversation he's having with the criminals, they are beginning to expose themselves. Code of conduct, they are in disarray because this is the only hope they have. And the man now is speaking in favor of what we have been crying for years. And guess what? The infiltrator are also finding another way to deceive their gullible followers by telling them that this is not the handwriting of Mazi Methuselah. You see the reason why you need to be in peace and at the same time in tranquility with one another. Had it been you people have a link to the wife, what would have if we are in this situation you people are now, we'll just call the wife, please. We need to. I think this is your husband. There must be a written document, handwriting things you have. Please give us as many as. Go and check the book you used to study in UK. Bring them. We want to do comparison with what these people brought us as the handwriting of our leader. You can be able to trace it. To know whether really is it this person that write this. But you people don't have any access to anything. So the only thing is you'll be dying in your ignorance and superstitiousness. And the another question you ask yourself, does this thing having any effect on the politicians? The answer is no. I've been asking questions all my life since I started this struggle. Can anybody come and educate me how sit at home is gonna affect the Nigerian government? How sit at home is going to be used to get freedom? Since I started this struggle, I have never seen. Nobody have come and convinced me. They don't debate. They don't argue to learn. They die in their stupidity and ignorance. And that's why they are being killed left and right. A lot of them have been sent beyond the physical world. The people that are claiming to be commander, those ones they bought over, many of them have been wasted. A lot are languishing in DSS custody. Nobody go for them, no lawyer. Nobody's going for them. And this is to show you that these are the real terrorists they are saying, because terrorists have no lawyer. They don't have lawyer. Nobody wants to implicate themselves. Nobody wants to implicate themselves. But when people are fighting for a just cause, you label them terrorists. You must see lawyer will go there. A lot of them are languishing. I'm telling you. And anytime you go behind the bar, they will abandon you and move on with others. The man made sense here. I know many of you will not like what I said. This is me. He said, if Mazi Methuselah should have succumbed to pressure, long time ago he would have done it. From the time they said the stomach has swollen up, the ear is no more, his belly, they don't want to allow him to go, you know, they are sick, he's sick. Long time ago. You see, now he's going to succumb to the pressure. Now that he have even gotten a triumph in the appeal court, and at the same time getting up to defeat them in the high court. Or maybe they will say, okay, they have done, you know, the court has sat, the high court, and they didn't, the judgment is not in favor on him. Okay, maybe he knows that he's going to be hard anymore. Okay, let me succumb. Maybe it's okay. But this one, the court has never even taken place for many years now. Oh, now Koga has succumbed to pressure. He's under duress. So these are the things they do to deceive some of them that are not sensible.
So there was no pressure of any sort. I was sitting with him. Unless you are suggesting that I pressured him, which I didn't. The topic of our discussion when I met with him on 24th July wasn't this. So it sprang on me as a surprise. I went in there to brief him on legalities, on the status of certain cases.
Sorry, for correction purposes, thank you, brothers. Thank you, brothers. I mean Supreme Court, not High Court, please. The Supreme Court is the one left, which is what we are going on now. And there's no doubt there will be a victory. Because the Chief Judge last time was not happy. That's why he extended it a long time. He gave them a long time. You know, Nigerian government and their tricks. And we are delay tactics. They will come, they will say, we forgot one page of our document. Our lawyer is sick. He can't appear. He traveled to overseas for medical checkup. They don't have any case against this man. So that's why the Chief Judge got annoyed. I said, enough of this delay. I want to give people enough time. Don't come here and tell me that you are not prepared. And you can see they have no case. So that's why they are running. Thank you for the correction. It is Supreme Court.
That we have Eastern Nigeria and the capital. So he sprung at me. So he must have ruminated over it, thought about it before I came into the room to meet with him. So that's number one. Number two is you asked about whether Simon Ekpa will comply. Well, if you read my press release, this announcement should have been made on Simon Ekpa's platforms, media platforms. That was the order. That if you don't make it on your platform, I have authorized Barrister Aloy Ejimakor to do it as a public announcement. So the order is directed to Simon Ekpa for the limited purpose of announcing on his platform. But the announcement I have made is addressed to the whole world. It's addressed to the whole world in general, and particularly to people of Southeast and South of Nigeria, and followers of IPOB that are legion. So the question should have been whether these followers of IPOB will comply and obey the instruction or order or directions of their extreme leader. So we shall see that as the days unfold from tomorrow.
Okay, we're coming there.
If they don't, what happens then? I mean, if Simon Ekpa's followers don't do the bidding of Nnamdi Kanu, at least based on what he said in the letter giving that directive, what happens then?
Well, the question you put now, referring to Simon Ekpa's followers, suggests that Simon Ekpa has different followers from Mazi Methuselah. No, that's a fallacy. Simon
Guarantee here, just listen here. That's why I told you we are not in the struggle. He just want to implicate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as being the one that is constituting this. That's why he don't want to separate the criminal in Finland from the instrument of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from his organization. Even though the guy is telling you that he's now Biafran government in exile, but he himself wants to make sure the reason why he's doing it to tell the Nigerian government that this guy is not different. He's not doing a different thing. It is from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In other words, I, Barrister Ejimakor, can be able to quench everything down. I'm in charge of all of them. This is IPOB. Because the job of Nigerian government is to make sure they destroy IPOB. So, talking about the criminal in Finland now, going for him is not a destruction of IPOB, rather a destruction of Biafran government in exile. So he don't want to separate the two people. That's why he want to force the public to know that they are not two different people. They are the same. They are IPOB, even though they are answering a different name. That is the reason why lawyers supposed to face, if you are in the struggle, lawyers supposed to face squarely his job. He's not interfere in the organization of such magnitude. Had it been he's an IPOB lawyer, you know, IPOB have a legal team. I'm not talking about those in charge of this case. In every organization, very big as ours, they do have the legal representative. So had it been he's one of legal representative for IPOB speaking, it will be a different case. These are the people hired for the purpose of what? The release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But now mediate and dabble into the structure and activities of the group. That is why we are not in the struggle. Because if we are, you can't dabble into crossing the boundary, teaching the public who is a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and who is not. Whereas you are not a member of the group. It is left for those who is in charge of the group, like the Directorate of State, to come out and tell the public, no, madam or sir, they are not part of us. We have a meeting, they don't come to meeting. We go to protest, they don't come to protest. We organize 1 million march, they don't come. Even sometimes we do what is called evangelism, they don't come. We have a radio platform, that same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu platform, where people are promoting the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they don't come and do the same. When the Nigerian government and the British allies tagged IPOB a terrorist organization, those people never fought to debunk that issue. It is still the indigenous people of Biafra, which we are among, and those people are different, are the one that fought about it and make sure that we destroy that assertion. He can't teach them that. So that's why I told many of you we are not in the struggle. We are not. We are just, I think it's awareness. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it one time, we are just awareness. We are creating
followers suggest that Simon Ekpa has different followers from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No, that's a fallacy. Simon Ekpa's followers are Nnamdi Kanu's followers. So anybody following Mazi Simon Ekpa is following him because he believes that Ekpa is following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ekpa calls himself as a disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the memo containing the order, in that very memo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also used the word disciple.
See him. All right. So I don't know. Do I have the letter again here? I think somebody sent me that letter. These are what this man vomited, and he's walking freely. Maybe by now he's with the children, drinking tea in the dining table. No atom of fear. He's walking comfortably. You are in a movement. You are in a movement. No, I'm not part of such movement.
So there is no different followers of Mazi Simon Ekpa, different from those following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that leaves us at where.
So now, what he's trying to imply here is that whatever calamity the autopilot are causing is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But he claimed to be a lawyer fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Any killing, any destruction of marketplace, any kidnapping, anything that that happened with the sit at home, it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what this man is saying. When you number this man, you know, here. When you number, at the platform. We are not in freedom fighting. Ipob na phone after this program. Be you leader or be you anybody, you can't tell me, Mazi, that thing you were saying in during your program, it's not supposed to be so. I'm a boss. Come on, get out from my phone. I'm a phone. You want to convince me? Mazi, don't say we are not in the struggle. Mazi, don't say that the leadership are not doing something because of this man. What have they done on this man? The answer is no. So make una know they pursue in a shadow, facing reality. Now we are there. I criticize everybody. I'm not the type of media warrior that is an OES member. It's not me. You can't put me in a cage. I demand. I'm not yes, sir. All my life, I've never been OES member. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Your days belong, sir. Even though when you're not doing the right thing, I will be doing yes, sir. It's not me. So it is crystal clear that the existence of this man, without shouting about his life being in danger by his utterances, which have led a lot of people to their early grave. Had it been what he's defending have never led people to their early grave, I will not have a problem with him. But what he's defending have led a lot of people, innocent souls, to their early grave, especially the pregnant woman killed during the affairs of sit at home. So this man is trying to tell you that it is the conduct of Mazi Methuselah. Those things you are pushing to say, no, Mazi Methuselah cannot do this, he does not support this thing. In other words, what Mazi Methuselah came out on the court and said, let there be peace in our land. This man is not in support of it. The reason why he made this comment in backup of what these criminals do, because they are the ones that are pushing him to continue putting sit at home. They are the one with Kanu. Kanu also have his own ragtag commander that work for him. So they have succeeded in deceiving a lot of people in the security architect to believe that the DOS are not working for the release of Mazi Methuselah. And that is why now some of them, their eyes has opened. Nobody opened their eyes. It's them open their own self. That's why they are confessing on the clip I just played. By telling you people that the conduct of autopilot you do infiltrators in collaboration with the code of conduct people, they let them out on a highway and off light. And now they are in darkness. So that's what this man is defending.
I was in my previous statement that this order is directed not to Simon Ekpa. He had a limited role to publish it. He didn't do it. So the responsibility fell on me as of council to do so. But the order is beyond him.
This man is in a he knows now that's enemy may increase. Yama enemy before they had the 20. Hara is allowed to more than 1,000. What I'm anticipating in his next life, we say I be defend the freedom fight. August, up very well. You know before or hide now up out. For some of you that your mentality is not smart to understand what is going on, to believe.
And directed to the general public generally, and of course specifically to members of IPOB that are in the millions. So their leader has spoken, and it is left for them to follow his orders, directions, and instructions without looking to left or right. That is what I think should happen. Thank you.
So, in other words, there is this alliance between Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. What if after this letter, Simon Ekpa now sees it as an opportunity, sees the situation as an opportunity to exert himself and take over the leadership?
I cannot go into his mind. The question is making extreme postulations, which I don't think should from the subject matter of the discussion. I think we're going beyond the brief. I can't go into his mind.
I'll try to discuss that one because they communicate. Because he met here and I about the guy now phone. Now, did I try? You see my interview. I defended you. I defended any share I get for that fundraising. Find me something. You know, I'm working hard. It's not easy here, but I'm trying my best. I think I more kudos to me on how I think I spoke very well. Like, can't you see the way they want us to not knowing that he's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will die there. They want to put everything in his head. They want to exonerate him to say it's only you, as if this is not what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted. I will continue defending you. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Let me try these things now. Now, hang on with Mamma now. My master prophet, Ikagula. But this is not, it doesn't call for jubilation. It's called for even to be more angry on this storm. I tell you.
And try to analyze what he's thinking. It has never come into my reckoning. So I just don't know what to say to that question. I expect him to act in good faith. Let me just say one or few things. Of course, I expect him to act in good.
Some of you that are watching, what is the meaning of prime minister? Since we are born, you started hearing about prime minister. This idiot now, why no man prime minister? Or why no man anything like about government in exile? Or that now those people that have said that IPOB are not doing anything, they can't give us Biafra. On your question, then do on a normal circumstances, on a freedom fighting. I'm on social media. On your question, you women for 24 hours. Freedom fighting. Some people will call me now. Mazi, you don't understand. Don't worry, we are doing something. You don't have to come out tonight. It's too early to be talking this. I just want to double cross you so that they can win away more my boy. Mazi, that's how IPOB does his things. His Chico Kagama is on the control. You will not understand. Don't worry, Kama is coming on you. We are going to see what will happen. Oh, hey, yeah.
Good faith. He described Nnamdi Kanu, and that hired him to many of, or not if not all, most of the followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is no demarcation. When he says that he's a disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is to be expected that he should also fall in line when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instructs him to do one or two things, such as this one right now.
Is he
so I don't
aware?
Expect him to act differently.
Yeah.
That he felt.
Isn't Nnamdi Kanu been briefed? Has he been briefed about the Senate's rejection of the motion to release him from detention? And is there a sense that Southeast governors are doing enough to get him to be freed, or at least be allowed to go on bail?
Well, when I met him on 24th July, that Senate motion you mentioned was still pending. It was, I think, a day after, on 25th or 26th, that the motion did not carry. The motion failed to pass muster. I'm sure through channels of news communication in the detention facility, he must have been aware, not from me, not officially from his lawyers, but once in a while, news does filter into the DSS detention facility. And a man of his stature is a prisoner of conscience, of high standing in the facility. Maybe he is aware by now as we speak, but he has not been made officially aware through any of us, his lawyers. And whether the Southeast governors are doing enough to seek his unconditional release, I think it was implicit in the order he issued, which I published today, that there is a sense in him that the Southeast governors or political leaders are doing something. Because he did say in his own handwriting that people are not in position to know, people who are imposing sit at home or insisting on it are not in position to know what the Southeast leaders are doing for him. When it was read when I had my...
But I thought you are his lawyer and you're supposed to know now. Brother. You mean you are not aware but you are his lawyer. You know what the meaning of lawyer? You are representing him now in every aspect. You don't know whether the politicians are doing something. You know because he put it in the writing. Some of you know about the history of this man. He was a criminal in America. Go and Google it now. Actually. I'm not many appoint. You just know he destroy and not destroy. I'm not many appoint. Now they check the history of people before they money appoint because case so winning before. That go you money appoint say. Case him before give me somebody employed. He had that to the record. Man, a very big case so winning. Man, what it meant to the society. Like for example, when we saw Ozokeme being included in this, I didn't question it because the man have made them, and then he happened to be a representative of Jonathan during the confab, and his speech is all about Nigeria don't supposed to be answering Nigeria. It's a concocted story. It's a concocted name given by Flora Shaw. So you can now begin to compare what our preaching has been all the years with what the man is saying. So when I saw him, I didn't doubt that this man knows what he's doing. I just see one man that look like him with too many beers. I say he's Ejimakor. I'm able to share. Before on the people from background, on I just go up that face here before, but now, they have realized that now they are attacking. You know the problem when they got him begin to have problem within themselves, brother. Okagula, they are not working in synergy. The delay of this case might be as a result of what they are fighting each other. This one will bring another message. This one will bring a different message. This one cannot even support another person. You are working as a legal team, and we are teamwork. Just because Kanu they are giving you money, the money that meant for organization. That's why I told many of you we are not in the struggle. I'm going to put my own open now, and I know in our struggle. We could have listened to them very, very clearly. I know they hide them. Maz not the kind of protocol. I will look at me inside the face and say, Maz, we are not in any struggle. Or just why? I'll give him so many reasons. Now let us finish it. Only matter how many minutes. One we have more US member media warrior. No, I'm not a US member. I'm a US member. Make anyone not come my side. I'm loyal to the leadership. I have no problem with them. But nobody will close my mouth. Nobody will question me on what I'm speaking because you are not paying me. If you know what I'm speaking is not good, you can send a delegate to come and challenge me. You can debate it here. The public will hear and they will decide. Because we are serving the people. We are not serving ourselves. When the public say, Mazi, with all due respect, if I begin to get too many comments, that's why we have comment section. People will be complaining, Mazi, no, that guy speaking is making sense. If me want to continue arguing further, I will make the stupid out of myself. So that is how the matter is.
Was being played back. That segment was covered. I spoke about it. And if you are looking at the handwritten notes, you see a reference to Southeast leaders doing something for him, and that people who are not in position, who are not in the know, are antagonizing Southeast leaders, and he does not like it. So that indicates to me that he has some sort of confidence or a bit of a reckoning that Southeast leaders are on a march. Even though so covertly, and some of it out in the open, to do something about releasing him. The example you gave.
So you don't know, you are speculating. You don't know. They are in a process to do something for his release. So what you want? I thought you are the people that are assigned to release him. Okay, it's not people that will do the case. He's a Southeast leader. The Southeast leader, is it people like Hope or them, madam? Dave Umai. Is it the people that are on the gear to release him? Not you. Among the lawyer assigned to do the job. Can you now begin to say that you are telling us that you are not there to do the job, send you to do? Poverty. It's a way poverty.
Of the senators from Southeast sponsoring a motion. That is very gusty of them. That's brotherhood. That's love. That's something in the open. The other day, about 10 days ago, I think the governor of Enugu State, Barrister Peter Mba, did openly urge President Bola Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
So you as a lawyer, I was thinking that this topic is only for we that are not lawyers. So you as a lawyer now is depending on the statement made by a governor. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. Really? I didn't know that this man said something like this. So you're hoping on the statement made by a governor in his bedroom. So it means, okay, let us assume Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed a lot of crime. So a governor will put him out and he's been released. How many governors have gone to the federal government and tell them to release him that they have heard their cry? That's why I told many of you, your destruction in the southeast cannot bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. Or no? Because they don't respect the people from that region. The only thing that can bring him out is the destruction of what is connection between the federal government and the so-called southeast or the old eastern region, which is pipeline, where the oils are buried. That is the reason why Nigeria is still in existence. So when you said you want to go into action, because I can't begin to antagonize IPOB for not doing anything militarily. No, because they have never told me that in that direction as of now. The last time I checked, they said they want to counter Nigerian government with a legal team, which you yourself is among. Now you're coming out to tell us that what Mba said from his bedroom. I do not see that you are not among the team that are working. May two government continue to bless Ejiofo and Osokom. They don't rant. They don't have no time. They only send a message sent to them, and that's all. They go back to work. Your job is to be a blogger. You are now become a content creator on social media. I understand there's no job. I'm aware. There's no job. And what's only you can make a case now? There's no money. So you need to put yourself in this suit. Very, very sad, brother. Very sad. So this man is hoping, in other words, he have no strategy for any sort. He's hoping on what Mba said. A governor. You are believing that a governor is going to bring a leader out.
That's something in the open. The other day, about 10 days ago, I think the governor of Enugu State, Barrister Peter Mba, did openly urge President Bola Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I think he was able to eke out a meeting, a brief meeting with the president. I'm not so sure, but I read something in the news about that. Yeah. That is one. And the other one...
I'm not sure. But over the news. Or go on our Facebook. One of these autopilot, you know, they are the generated machine. Head generator, hey push out. Head generator, hey push out. Oh, basically wanted the news. Oh, you know, they are going now going they are sure. One on the quote a lawyer. They are growing no grow now. Yeah, soon my law. How what you could on the no law terms now. No the tactics. You got something from a social media, which you are not sure. You come into a platform where they are interviewing you and use it as a reference and still tell the people that are interviewing you that you are not sure. Then what is the need of you bringing it in the open? And you can law. I'm H-roller iron na block na concrete TVs. I can just smell law. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to law. Call on your case here. I group women on mark. I can actually case. The only job they to a little bit lucrative at home, or police job and army. And you can die at any time. Extortion. That's the only way to survive at home. Extortion. And lawyer. Some lawyers never make extortion, but their own are not the child regular. Not the child regular. I want a lawyer. Illegal team. Illegal team.
To that was Governor Charles Soludo. He did also make a public appeal, and also he sent a letter to the former president. So yes.
Idiot, close your mouth. How would you work that now those noise does not work? Soludo did it to Buhari. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Portland. When they be there again. You don't have anything to offer. That's why you are speaking in this way. I can't see Osokome hoping on the statement made by governors, whereas we assign them to rescue our leader, which they are doing. Let us remove this idiot from here and listen to the voice of let me see if I can. The voice is coming out. Let me see if it's coming out. If it's not, just hold on. Let me bring something. He's not working for Mazi Nnamdi at all. He's not working for. Let me bring the person that is working for our leader. This is the man that is working for our leader. Let me see whether the voice will come out. I hope the voice will come out. Just a moment. Let us see the man that is working for our leader to come out.
We are unrelenting and nothing can shake us. They know we are unbribable. Even our lawyers cannot be bought. Barrister Joffer cannot be compromised. It cannot be bought. That was why they voted his home. But before I go on any further, I must welcome each and every one of you. Our lawyers cannot be bought. Barrister Joffer cannot be compromised. It cannot be bought. That was why they voted his home. Schools. Let me not digress too much. Let me go back to Barrister Joffer and all the nonsense that the zoo people are doing. They invaded the Barrister Joffer's house. Everybody knows that very well. But if you look from the way they're writing about it, you will think Ipob actually went to police station and killed police people. Nobody. That is why black people, black Africans are so wicked. Nobody asked the policeman, what did you go to the Joffer's? He's a lawyer, for goodness sake.
Oh, you're not wrong.
All of a sudden, the Joffer is now one Ipob member. Do you see how evil people are? And how deceptive the zoo can be? One Ifane Ejiofor, the only person that brought out his client, his high-profile client from detention. El Zagzagi is still there. Dasuke is still there. Falana is a senior advocate. He's still fighting. Falana, they even insulted him by coming to court to pick up his client. But Ifane Ejiofor is the only man in the history of the zoo under this current zoological republic you have now, under the Daura Caliphate, is the only person to bring out his client alive, safe and well from a prison. For your information, that is the person they're referring to as one. Hold
on there. This is the much I can take for today. It's almost getting to 2 o'clock here. All the problem we are having, the struggle. We have a lot of problems. We have a lot of problems ranging from the legal team down to those who call themselves the family, and some few members of the BOS, which Nnamdi is among, the one they call Talineme. That's the issue. In fact, it's we itself that are more organized. We that are followers, but we are sensible. We are more organized. A lot of people have been deviated, those that their mentality are too low to capture what is going on. And that's why up to today, nobody have ever called me to challenge me on the day-to-day activities of this struggle and what is being done to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi can gain his freedom. Nobody have ever told me what they have achieved. All this autopilot you do, what have they achieved since they started? I have never heard anything. The only thing, if not this killing now, we are killing our people now. Mazi Nnamdi can't issue, we have been forgotten. If not because of this sit at home now, we are using it to kill some people, and to make sure we deceive some other people. By now, Mazi Nnamdi, they would have forgotten it. That's the only thing we will hear. And they forgot that in 2017, nothing like autopilot. Mazi Nnamdi kind of find himself in also DSS dungeon, and we make sure that we brought him out. So there's a lot of confusion in our mind. But we're not going to shy away. It's a journey of no return. Yeah, maybe there is struggle, nature return. You now you don't know where you are. And a journey of no return. The only place we can surpass that is when we see the end. That's all. So let me pay attention to the comment section. And if you know you're in opposition, that is when I would love to hear your voice. But under that, I don't think I will have enough energy to continue this program. I'm gonna appeal to some of our people that have already talk to them. I'm gonna bring them on a platform so that we can be able to speak. Like our brother, they're on a meeting. When I saw them, we're gonna convene here. I'm going to be broadcasting from this platform any moment from now. The other one will maybe when I want to speak on those that are going things that are going on our place. Just the issue of our pork, like many of you know, I don't want to dabble into it full time. And I thank Chugo Gabama for making him to come out alive so that others can learn lesson. I love as he came out alive, but very sad that some people died because of him, because he cannot protect them. Same is religious leaders. And I want to warn this religious fanatic. Some of you are jubilating because of our Koko was kidnapped. You are not jubilating based on people who learn with it. You are jubilating because he is a rival. You know, religious leaders and traditional fake data. I cannot call them traditional rulers. Fake native doctor. They are in competition. So when the religious fanatics saw that one of their opponents, or rather one of their enemy, they call themselves enemy anyway. One of the rivalries have disappeared. They begin to say the power belongs to Jesus. There's no any other power. You will have protect yourself now. I've told you there's no any other power. There is only mighty Jesus. That's the one they call Aroshe Baller. Whether he's living in Dubai, they always follow Ebukobi. If you see the way he's bragging, I told you Akoko. There's no any other power apart from the Almighty Jesus. This idiot forgot that there's one time a bishop was kidnapped and he burned himself with money. I don't know where these people brain are. So because you hear that Akoko were kidnapped, then no, I hate Jesus. The only power that will save you is Jesus. Where this Jesus power when a bishop, Anglican bishop, if I remember, we are kidnapped, and some of you pay money for him to come out. Now you want to tell us that the reason why Akoko was kidnapped is because he never accepted Jesus. That Jesus is the only person that can save. Foolish people. So, Akoko, you've come out. At least those that have sense will learn. You know what are going to learn? There's no power in all this nonsense. Some of you, no power. All of them. Let me bring your face, so that when I be speaking, the thing will be making more sense. Let me bring your faces. All of you are foolish people. Can't do anything. I can't imagine challenge you here now. I call the one they call man pass man, because man pass man. What did he do? He was telling me I should give him 250,000. Let me see if I have it here. I should have it. Let me see if I should have it. I will bring it here. Let me see their faces. All of them went hiding. Do you know what they are doing now? They say they want to celebrate the return of our Koko. We must be very careful. They want to, you are going to see what they will use now. They will begin to attribute a lot of things to the release of this guy. They may concoct the story that he disappeared. He just do something now. All of them become confused. And he walk away, they are free. Put your ear on ground. You will hear something like that in time to come. Where are these useless native doctors? Where are they? I think I put you people's picture here. Foolish people. Let me see if I put it here. I think okay, look at them. Look at them. I just want to bring their face to many of you to see whether this idiot you see here, whether they have done anything in our land before. Or they say native dog. Let me see what I have here. Yes, okay, Methodist Church. Yes. Methodist Church. Look at the face, look at their faces here. Look at their faces here. All these idiots masquerading themselves. Look at their faces. See their faces. Look at them. All of them have no power. I repeat, all of them are charlatans. All of them are petit rogue. All. I didn't say, Mazi, this one here is called himself Yehuda Yamashia. He's good though. I said all of them. All of them. This is our brother. You are your metaphysics. And I work there's no power. No cool metal. There might be no power, but there is but something that has to do with metaphysics. if you permit me. This one say, are you fighting for Biafra or fighting for everything everywhere? Why can't you focus on Biafra? I'm fighting for your stupidity. That's what I'm fighting. I'm not fighting. You come here, I tell you that I'm fighting only for Biafra? I am fighting for stupidity. I am fighting for idiocy in our land. Are they their customer? This boy, I should focus on Biafra. So you don't know what Biafra means. That's why I told you we are coming here next time to talk about it. Biafra means emancipate your brain from mental slavery, which idiocy and stupidity is among them. Brother, quote Dologanya, or I am fighting. Each of them put a heavy them native Biafra Konyara. Now, this same person, this guy now, don't you have a job every time? Biafra. Now, I'm now, can't I focus on other things? Each of them Biafra. Biafra, this boy went for a job, or now Biafra can't get it himself. Don't you have other things? So, I want you to look, this one that have a yellow scarf, all and that way I'm multitasking. Honor with the religion, honor with the Dibia. That's a higher profit. I want you, this guy that wrote this thing here now, maybe you're not happy with what I'm doing. Please, can you call me and tell me what these people have done in our land collectively? Some of you are telling us, Mazi, he is very good though. That one, he used to teach about Omenala, teach about what to go in our land. A criminal. I saw him blessing one car. You know, black people, they are sick with car. Praise Chiko. That's one guy that I do work for him. He just come here now to show him with blessing with a car. That's one of our brother I do job for. He just come and show me his car. He bought a car. He blessed himself with one Mercedes Benz Tia Rubber 2023 model. Oh, no. And we are seeing is believing. Our creba. On him, and we are they play the show. He never asked himself, and those that are clapping have never asked themselves, which kind of job is that? No, which kind of job? Okay, only one old woman child, not a Philippine. That woman have been working all the rest of her life as a cleaner. Name is saving. As a cleaner in one restaurant. Now try an she came or make they save that money. During the time, get one Germany on internet, get none at the home money. They Thanksgiving no law. Only the woman that got committed suicide. Give Zomoto. Gave a near the native the DB say, bless me. Only when I'm for over. It's all that's the issue. Come better and the guy is doing a good job. When I saw him one certain time blessing a car. Somebody brought a car. You know, some of you Igbo poor so. Unna car, the canama. Unna make too much show. Very soon, no go to toilet. I'm going to go to toilet in social media. So that's why I told many of you, all of them. I don't know how to tell you in capital letter. All of them. I never tell you this one is better. Call me here and tell me the one that is good. No, call me and tell me, Mazi, this one is better. Look at what he has done to our community. Oh, deceive a lot of people. You pick one person on social media or 2 or 3 people. Near scholarship. Tia on Facebook. Gena Ulelu. Mazi, this one is a careful giver. Do you know how many people have destroyed? Mandana and Lego. Their fear cannot allow them to confront them. You know how many there are? How many in Bible ego? We also money is in the boot. So ego. All these things are money. So this is our brother Michael. You and your I'm not even going to classify. This is our brother. You and your superstitiousness. Call me. Let us hear your voice. Let you be the person that I will speak with before I go. Call me now. Let me hear that your metaphysics. Or you call me, cameraman, one another sickness and get treated. Because we are battling with superstitiousness and then religious idiocy. Call me. Call me. My line is open. Call. I'm not your English, I beg you metaphysics. At least I did a little bit of metaphysics when I was doing philosophy. I think I did it in first year and second year. I did a little bit of philosophy and I encounter metaphysics. Oh yeah, call me. So that those who learn. My phone is open. If you are calling me, you are calling me based on I don't want calling me, say Mazi, you are right. Mazi, you are correct. Mazi, may God may bless you. All these things you preach here now is correct. No. Out of opposition. This is our brother. Call me now. I know your number. If I know you now, I will even dial you on my own. I don't want to waste time. I have other places to go. Call me. I'm gonna here call about metaphysics. So that you could understand your metaphysics. I'm gonna English abia. And you got very, very snappy. You got very, very snappy. I'm gonna do you cover everything metaphysics. I got the one in that village job. Say metaphysics. This mama is metaphysics. What is metaphysics? You got call one hole. Obola. I'll go Abola. Let me see whether it's you. Yes, can you hear me? I'll go one. Okay, I'll go one. Yes.
I just felt like using and
Go on with your metaphysics, brother. The word is listening.
with the other day WhatsApp name. Okay. That is okay. What I want to say actually is that there is something I was posting, I was commenting. I was talking that what you are saying, actually there is no visible or physical power attached to those things. But even I was saying something that even in sciences, we assume you are in civil engineering, there's what they call theoretical science. We do a lot of assumption, and there are things that are needed for psychological well-being. Just that the only problem that we have was that we fail to advance our own. Yes, you may call it superstition, but in life there is always a room, because the level we are today, in the next 1,000 or 2,000 years from now, they will call some things we call science now superstition. And that is how life is. So there is always room for those things. So the only thing is that one that is your own, you need to advance it, you need to defeat. And you need, because there is always, I don't know how many minutes you can give me so that I can touch one or two areas.
Hold on. I want you to connect whatever you're gonna preach here. People are listening. Connect it to that metaphysics, because I'm coming. For me to start this platform, okay. I call it the realities of life. I think it's what I call it. And now, the metaphysics now you are bringing. If you know the definition of metaphysics, metaphysics is a philosophy that studies the fundamental nature of reality. If you are following. So, and this includes the principle of being, or principle of being in existence, identity. You are seeing things in reality. So I don't know where are you now connecting metaphysics in this? Please tell us.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I will use like 5 minutes or about to summarize everything.
Go on. I give you 5 minutes. Yes, go on.
Now, what I want to tell you now is this: when you come to life, you need grandeur form. You need anyhow you can manage, you can imagine life. There is one thing that is fundamental about life, is that there are 3 stages in life. There is this physical stage that we are. There is a stage that is far beyond the physical stage. It's just like there is this Sadhguru, one of his programs, he was talking about that the mind can make one sick. I don't know whether you have come across that video. These things are scientifically verifiable, but because these things are things that our forefathers were practicing, but they did not have any science to explain it. It's just like there is a way somebody can be thinking about somebody. I don't know whether you've come across such things. Before you know, that other person may dream about that other person. These things I'm telling you, they are in sublime research. You understand? So these things are things that that have connotations to all these traditional whatever you see people practice. It's not that there is there is power of disappearing, power of odeshi. No, no, no. There are nothing like that. But there is always a room for that area of imagination. Because let me give you an example. You want to go and write an exam. Let me just give you. The truth is that you need to pray very well. I'm sorry, I said pray. You need to read very well, study your book, do every research you need to do all the practice. But at the end of the day, when you finish and you pray, that prayer will give you this psychological stability. I'm trying to tell you the room for all those kind of things. And that psychological stability that it will give you will reduce your anxiety, reduce a lot of things, and maybe there are some motivational things around you. But when you don't have all those things within your mindset, you may enter inside the exam hall and will tell you the mathematical equation. If you ever Schrodinger and those here scatter everywhere, you may forget everything. But when you pray, I'm not just trying to praise anybody, but I'm trying to tell you that these places have their own path. But when you pray, that immediately you come in that challenge like this, you will still have that togetherness within you. And when that togetherness is within you, you see yourself focused. All the kanda na ebuntu, achọmikwu ya n'oyibo, ndị a na-ebuntu aga ofesi, you understand? The truth is that there is no obo and there is no magic or anything there. Man, that thing gives them a consciousness. And if you used to listen to Sadhguru, he always talk about consciousness. And that consciousness it gives you, like maybe let me use the word odeshi. Now, if they shoot you gun, it will not enter. It's just a consciousness, and that consciousness will take away fear from you. And it is always that thing, you cannot remove it, because when you remove it, it kind of demoralizes people. You understand? So let me stop here. Maybe if you ask me one or two questions, I will expatiate more.
No, thank you very much. I don't have a question. Thank you very much for your explanation. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I wouldn't want us to continue going on. What he preaches now has no interception with my gospel. There are no interception with my gospel. We must continue. Our brother, our sister Chioma is saying religion is not your problem. Your problem now should be how to clamp down Simon Eba towards restoring peace in Igbo land. Igbo land has been destroyed by Simon Eba under you watch people's you people's watch. No, the problem is not Simon Eba, the problem is your brain. You don't know what you are doing. The problem is not Simon Eba, the problem is your brain. And that's what we are doing. Can you now begin to see the answer? Because if your brain is awakened, the Simon Eba you say will not destroy your brain to begin to destroy your face. What of if we descend down and we clamp this one down? Another one will still spring up. So I know I clap one care down. And you tell them another one who they arise. Or around your when I equal religion, equal religion, no me one. I'm a problem on you. You can see the way I came this morning. I decided to also face these people that you think that we are defending. Now, religion. I'm a Italian moon and I'm a just Bokuni. You know, Indian walk. When you put another call his speech, our sisters are now on a problem. It's not my problem, no. My problem is your brain. Any day we fix that your brain, at least to reason to some certain levels. Nobody will tell you to go and destroy a man. You carry stick and be destroying it, saying Biafra is coming. So that's what we are doing, our sister. Mama Zala doing our sister. I hope I answered you very well. Yes, Michael, thank you very much. It's okay, brother. It's okay. Sometimes one have to age opinion. This our sister. I'm on you lose yourself. Who is Mazi Nnamdi? I'm from which angle self? Who you so that man? I'm angle you I don't know. Sometimes I'll ask myself. They say our leader. Give him just for the man said. If people are speaking under the platform of autopilot, I will enjoy it. But you are claiming that you are still following this man. You are not listening to what he preaches or what. Abraham Abe them for religion. Now this religion, I'm not no problem. Now you can how do we survive? We that I don't believe in it. We are surviving. and you're still coming here to be also listening to those that don't believe in what you believe. Instead of you to call in to make your argument. Now let them forget religion and find the rules disturbing our. Is it only my home? What of you? What are you doing? You yourself. What are you doing? And I'm here. Had it been at my home or and I'm here on a very good day because I'm not to talk anything. Nothing I lose. It's just because I'm a philanthropist. The well-being of other people is my also well-being. Listen to this.
Yes, and so what? We create enemies. We want to know the hardcore. Do you know why IPOB is very strong? I'll tell you the secret today. It's because we don't feel sorry for ourselves. We can be very crude to each and still get the kindness to come out of it. Anybody who can overlook all of those things and come and say, I want to do Biafra is the genuine pure one. Why do you think that we are so strong? They say, oh, don't discuss religion. Don't talk about religion. Who told you that? Anybody who can look at all of that rubbish, abandon it, and come for Biafra is hardcore.
This our sister now. Who are you following, sir? The man you are following is anybody who say we should not discuss about it. Look at the man you are following. If you are speaking under your own auspices, I think you have right. But if you now go Mazi our leader, you know, when I go make I no talk this things. Or be okay because she are not apata okay. Okay, I want you need in a question. I know what question at what. So now I understand you. You okay? Now you are making sense. Okay, it's only Mazi that's supposed to be speaking the truth. We should be a liar. And we should be a deceiver.
Why do you think that we are so strong?
It's okay.
They say, oh, don't discuss religion. Don't talk about religion. Who told you that? Anybody who can look at abandon it and come for Biafra is hardcore. And I'm giving you our secret now, isn't it? It's not that we hate any religion. Actually, man, they were Biafra and they more Biafra. Not those who, when the Pope calls you, oh, are you a commander of a sector in the army of you say yes. Oh, have you taken your catechism? It's a chaplet together in Akori. Oh, don't do that. Oh, the Pope said you shouldn't do be at the war front. No, nonsense.
Yes, this is the first time order. Am I correct?
It's not, but
You are asking me if you want to call. What do you have for us?
please. I'm on our leader wife, our daughter's son. Our leader wife, when it's like I work together, Aloy Ejimakor. Obviously, different in any other thing. Because when the men implicate.
Again to now. You know, am I equal? Okay, man, the implication of what you are saying. If you are expecting our leader's wife to remove Aloy Ejimakor, then it's now a family business. IPOB is a family business.
No, no.
So the thing we are expecting.
But wait. But when we first know some other people, also when we first what hello, there's some mother's show, no. Also now Aloy, I'm out on Aloy Ejimakor. I will have to be lawyer.
It's all good.
It's a family lawyer, not IPOB lawyer.
Okay. Okay. What you can say is to make a comment on that. But you know, I love that woman how she's playing her game. She don't want to interfere.
No.
I agree. I agree with you. Hold on. I understand you. I understand where you are driving at. You understand? You're also somehow in a line, but I will tell you why. Me, I don't expect her to put mouth in this regard. The man in question is Mazi Methuselah. He's the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, and they are Nigeria holding him not because of what he committed in the family. He has been held because of he's the leader of IPOB who is preaching about the freedom of our people. So, as it stands now, he's our property. So, family will have their own lawyer, but they are incorporated. They are called IPOB legal team. Is he among IPOB legal team?
Yes.
So it's not a Mazi Methuselah Kanu family lawyer legal team, and all just has an IPOB legal team. So the people that you tell me to do something as it stands now, to write a memo to push it out, a kind of expel. We don't care what is going to happen because this is the function of the leadership of the struggle. If the leadership will be telling me that we expect them to come and put out a writing to sack this idiot, even though that as he stands now, they are not the one giving him money. The people that are paying him are Kanu, and one mad woman. They call them Nayanya. These are the people that are in charge of his day-to-day activities, and that's why he's behaving in this way. So let me allow you to make your point. Let me see what you are driving at. Just go on.
Although I'm I don't know what my point is. Amanda, I'm put the woman who's the area. Because I call it the no, yeah, I cause the problem. Now then, I was here, Oga, the was here, that's why I forgot the other.
Okay.
That's my point.
Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Somebody also.
Another thing. I'm with that to
Yes.
I'm with that to don't not. Even if there is a couple because I may be very on I pick a point. Aka nwere site chioma na ya na amiwe na-ewe ndị ahụ ji. Who is that person?
I've never listened to him. I'll see when DG Derian. Na sit at home.
Yes. I listen to it. He gets only that point. Two other things, honest.
Okay.
You pick a point, a very heavy point. What you do, and I confirm here because I'm on with the two autopilot. One of the falling men.
Okay.
One for on your one less than one. Onye nwa gwa ego na na-ekwu n'isi ya gwara akwa weta aka ịtọ. Onye nwa kwuru mụ achọcha the whole thing na social media achọcha na ndị blọga bụ okwu bekee ka mmadụ ka onwe ebe esi because onye na-ahụ ọnụ ndị ji ezi na-ahụ ọnụ anyị epushina na social media na-ekwu oge na na-ekwu I never see then although na mma na ọwụ insider. And mgbe akwakwuru the thing anyị na-ekwuzi ife akwakwuru the thing na-ewu ọsọ na akwa bụ maazị na o mere nke a na ọmara ife such a thing megide ya mgba nke I don't know what to but ya na-agwa ife a na nwanne ya so odumodo ka depende but you never listen open the field.
Okay.
Continue.
Thank you. I will listen to that because I don't need to dabble into. I don't want to dabble into what I have never listened to. Yes, thank you, brother. Somebody put something here that I want to make a comment on a special counsel. Let me put it here. I don't know what I put it there before. It's a Mazi. Aloy Ejimakor is a special counsel. And then special counsel on who? Special counsel on the leader of who? Which group? IPOB. Are you a member of IPOB? Yes. Special counsel on what? On the affairs of IPOB. No. So I understand some of you. He's involved in our leader. It may not be DOS to sack him because he's never been appointed in that way by IPOB. But we have a job to do on him. We have a job to do on him. Normally, open on social media. We have a job to do on him. And this thing will have been lingering for many years now because those that have done in the past they've gone free after doing it. So these are the reasons. I think I have to leave all of you here. I want you to remain blessed, brothers. I want you to remain blessed. It's very sad that it's in this moment that these things are trying to unfold. But we're gonna get it right. I'm gonna listen to that our brother has said now, but it doesn't really remove what I preach that all of them have no power. Both are popular, both ASOB, both Aluseg, both one of Manpass, both AI, all these ones. These are all my one that are using their gullibility to become clean. I've never watched that clip that our brother said. I'm very sure that they pay something to come out, or if you come out freely. This is our brother that just corner. You can put it in the comment section. Did they release our for freely, or did he pay something? I want to know. Or he just that warning. They give him one, allow him to go. or maybe the native doctors come together and do juju and release him. And when the guy in the coco that now they just allow him to go, or did he pay something, or did he disclose anything to many of you? So that we know whether these people have power, and we are here telling them they have no power. Are they? The Apostle said, "Thank you, native doctor, for coming together to release me. For your power you bestowed on me, because I'm not in a position to do my juju. But you people that are outside, you do juju, and then, oh, he paid. I don't know now. So he paid. Those are God's will say he paid. Are you sure? I don't want to go. I leave this religious people, please. They have their own problem. Our problem and their problem are not the same. I think we'll have to draw the curtain here. I have to thank all of you that are here. We are gonna continue. No, he never mentioned anything like that. Okay, thank you, brother. And my talk, I need to joke. I believe how he pay from your own point of view. Ever and we are facing reality. Don't come here and begin to say they pay without hearing from him. Our brother said no, he never mentioned anything like that. He never mentioned anything like that. No one is above reality, be it pastor or native daughter. I agree. We are living in a reality world now. Why will we be? I'd rather say on the issue of Aloy Ejimakor, I think the suggestion on what to do should be sent to DOS than handling it here. Whatever we say, we give some room. Whatever we say, we give some room for enemies. And I can't call enemy. Which enemy again? I get destroy this. Didn't you know before we coming out to begin to look at our face and start speaking to ourselves? We have which enemy again? Which enemy now can you hear spinning up and say the dogs are criminal that you now begin to wonder? Which enemy again, brother? I can't call out these people. Abraham will come here to be speaking it online. Yeah, when they I will know the hero worship. No, can you come in and tell me what we are speaking here now that is an abomination than to come out here and speak it? You don't know that most of the strategies gotten by some of the head of the state is through social media and their media platform. You know idea? Public opinion. You don't know? You can see somebody now put a comment here now. You don't know that all these people you are trying to defend are watching. Say now, somebody made a comment on what to do on Aloy Ejimakor. Now call, go and don't talk it in public. Now we don't know why I go on that side though. We don't go on that side. We know they see faces. I want to thank all of you. It's not a personal counsel. Aloy is a personal counsel to Mazi Methuselah, not IPO. I'm still standing on my 10 tackles. I'm still telling many of you we need to do something on him. He is not related to Ipob. Or the personal counsel. He shouldn't involve himself in affairs of indigenous people of Biafra by antagonizing us with a criminal. Oh, this is not a family property. This is not Mazi Methuselah property. Yauro property, I will not join him. Yauro family business, I can't near the struggle. I joined it because it's a business of the Biafrans, which I am one of them. So when I see somebody trying to jeopardize something that have to give me a bad name, I have to speak up. Abraham don't talk in the open. Yeah, so this struggle because of Mazi Methuselah, so yeah, because it's just because of Mazi Methuselah alone. Then I'm not part of you. I am joining this thing because I have seen somebody that's speaking on a way for me to be free. And I have a way to contribute my own quota to see the progress of this struggle. I don't want him to be anything beyond him on him. I have to contribute. I don't get sense. I look like you miss blood. Their brain are with the other. I can't speak and tell you what I'm seeing. That is not normal. Don't get with a wire, no. Mazi Methuselah, the kind of many of you are even coming here. You will the European able people. Okay, let there be peace in our land. How I wish there Musa, I get one. These northern people now they are feeling the pain now. They are feeling the pain. Why are you saying Mazi Methuselah can't say we should stop defending those who are coming to kill us? The people that kill are innocent souls now, their brothers and sisters. That's why he said, let there be calm. Had it been is you're engaging externals, Fulanis, herdsmen that are coming to rape our women, he has nothing to tell you, let there be peace. But he know that you are involving in exterminating your own people. That's why he made that comment. So let us leave it here. I want to thank all of you that are here. I want you to remember this. I have to go and look for my family. Methuselah for the family. Not my family. So we are going to convene here. My brother Paul Achebe, I saw you here a couple of minutes ago. The reason why I know many of you, I saw you in a meeting, and that meeting is supposed to be there, but nevertheless, we will reschedule the program next time. We're going to reschedule the program. Not only you, there's another brother I called, and I saw him somewhere in also a meeting. So we're going to do it next when we have a very free time. I will continue encouraging one another on what we're doing. Like I said, we have a long way to go to make sure that we get what we're looking for. Something needs to be done to put these people in their cage. Don't expect me to come out there and begin to defend on the defense. What we are looking for, and on even how going to now go and defend this. Look at what this person is doing. I am after and defend the other one. I answer can get you can get any as I walk on your gets now when you question to come and defend. No, here I won't have better. I get face here squarely on the head before we can get it right. Example, let me give somebody here example. Yeah, I mean, what we need is example. You need to put your work. So I leave you many of you here. Let me recognize some of you that are here. I see Agnes Chukwuemeka. You're watching from YouTube. Yes, thank you, brother. I hope anybody, I want you watch out from Twitter because this is also connected to Twitter. I'll go and check my Twitter handle, and at the same time, I think I have to connect it to Instagram. But I see you, Uche Obike. I greet all of you. One of the biggest mistakes we are going to make is to I think you made a mistake here that we will get to Biafra. It's okay to believe. We wanted to believe that we will get to Biafra easily. Mazi said this, and that's why he is never discouraged at all. Speaking up is not a way to destroy many of you, but we need to speak up. Nobody should backslide. Nobody. Or the Chinese, it. Thank you, brother Victor Jago, all the way from Sweden. Our lovely sister Njideka Adibu. Okay, let me. Promise you, Solomon, I'll give it all of you. Let me bring your comment here so that if you put something here. I see our brother Peterson. He said, "Feel down for your site, Methuselah." Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Let me see. Ogutekene Oscar. Yes, I give all of you. I see Unwachuku. Kido say Biafra IPOB. Lucky. Okay, Chuku. All of you, I think I have to put your name here so that it will limit me to descent. I want to let us end it here.
Biafra is only asked for. Every night and day he's shouting and pointing to one direction. But his own people are blind and saying it's causing division. Tell me why someone will sacrifice his life for you and I? Tell me why